Welcome back to another episode of We stand right in front of Sylvia Oakes, and there is another mission in First Light. So let's start this one.
I must confess, I find I am always more at ease in your presence.
Yeah, you're going to ask for something else, aren't you?
Indeed. I am compelled to ask your help in addressing another threat to our safety here. I am confident that by eliminating these dangers, we will have a better chance of fighting the corruption.
I will help you gladly. Now, the Guardians to the west threaten our supply lines from Cutlass Keys. Eliminate the Regent and Taskmaster in the ruins, and our western roads will be safe again. Alright, the leaders of the ancient Guardians in Elafry Pyrgo threaten our supply lines to the west. They must be dealt with. Okay, that's very interesting. I seem to go out and about to the same areas and do similar tasks all the time. So I kind of want to have one episode, right, for every one mission, just to keep it like simple and easy and whatnot. But let's just just so I don't have to go backwards and forwards between the same places multiple times in a row, because that's a bit iffy. Now that we know that most of those missions are not really interwoven. They don't really depend on another. It's more like they happen to play in the same areas. And they also seem to focus the same kind of similar, at least, tasks. Focus this similar kind of enemies, and basically they're the same mission, right? Given to you by different NPCs there. But that's not the main concern right now. Now that we know that we can kind of like split that to have it a little bit easier, we can do this for the next settlement, so we can continue at least our little strategy until we've done all of that. So wait a minute, let's get this tree down. There we go. Oh, maybe I should pick another bit of flint just in case, if I can find it. And... you gotta be kidding me. Did I? No, I didn't reset. I killed it with just one heavy attack. Pretty neat. Anyway, the game is focused more like on... yeah, more on crafting, maybe PvP or whatever kind of stuff. So... there. With a bit of understanding, we can do that too. Yeah, let's also get the silver. Completely ignored that beforehand. Ah, that's an instant kill. I love that. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Wait, that one is not done yet. But I have to say, the fact that you can actually continue the crafting progress at the same percentage is amazing. Like, let's say, right here, I hacked it 2 times, and I can continue at the same percentage. It's amazing. No progression level or whatever. It's just really sweet. Anyway, I was also looking into some factions, and also how they control the whole territory. And there seems to be a majority for Marauders, with a few exceptions on different servers. So it's not always the same faction, and also the reason for people to choose a faction are also different, mostly. So some choose the factions because of the feel of it. So basically, do you feel more like a Marauder or more like a Covenant person or whatever? Well, not really the lore type of feel, but more like maybe something what you do or whatever. And the reason can be manifold there as well, because some people seem to like the... almost every faction here has 2 ways, or two faces of a coin. Some positive, some negative. And the Syndicate, for example, has an intellectual kind of approach, but it also behaves like sneaks and tries to be in the shadows or everything. So this is the negative part about it. So they're a bit shady. And then there is the Covenant, right? Which is the more like pure and religious kind of sect. But at the same time, they're extremely, like absolutely extremely oriented towards like purity and burning heretics and stuff like that. So there's also a certain aggression level in them. It's pretty interesting. And then there's the Marauders, which are, again, the brutish people. Simplistic, they get the job done kind of people. Also more adventurous oriented. And they focus more on, or at least their positive attribute might be the heroic trait. The fact that they can or want to be heroes of multiple swords. That might be what makes them so special. So they are the most knightly out of all of them. So, wait a minute. I always went up here from that side over there. Anyhow, now just to quickly get back to the whole idea of combining the missions again. Just for simplicity. I can do this for the... yeah, for the side missions. Definitely not going to do this for the main missions though. I still try to keep them as pure as I can. But yeah, the other stuff can be combined because I am doing the same tasks basically, just for different people, which is a bit questionable. Yeah, you basically end up in the same territory, which would make it easier to just combine certain missions. And then, yeah, that's also other stuff. The problem is, you don't know at which progress level you can finish these, right? That's the iffy bit. And bam. Come on, get killed. There we go. So, do we... oh, there is a node over there. Woo. So, did I read this? I think so. No, I didn't. First light. Hey. As we neared the lighthouse, we saw that its design was strange. Captain Isabella believes it is a beacon that could signal others approaching the shores. It is encouraging to think that she believes we will not be alone, perhaps. If we find a way to light this beacon, we may be found easier by passing ships. The captain has said we would leave that act until we had explored more of the isle for ourselves, and only after we had secured the isle and made our claim clear. Then it would serve to guide others to the shore, should she allow it. That night, the crew quietly whispered that perhaps they should make use of this beacon if she would not. What they had seen in Costa de los Jorgados still haunted them, and they had no wish to remain and join the spirits if there might be an escape. I too share their fears, but I do not give voice to my thoughts. When I leave, I shall do so without telling anyone, but I must find a place where the captain will find it difficult to track me first. Ah, interesting. Interesting. So, what is it that I need to do here? Defeat... damn it. Don't swing your sword like that. And... nope. Ah, damn it. I can do a heavy attack, but I don't have any pushback power. Or however you'll call that. Oh no, that was a bit too late. Okay, I need to be a bit more secure. Yeah, why don't we just do this? Ooh. Hey. Maybe I should give this like area effect to one of the more high level enemies instead. High level, high health kind of enemies as well. There we go. So, got both of them. There's just one missing. Let's open the coffer again. So So, ancient threads. I got some rivets. Rivets. That's definitely for another one of those side missions. Do I see rivets? 1 out of 2. Rivets, there we go. A clear water bend. That means there's this other chest down here next to an enemy that also has rivets in it. Oh, damn it. That was so close. I tried to do the block thingy. Okay, something is weird. What's happening? Okay, maybe it's broken. Who knows? There we go. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. It just disappears. That's strange. That's absolutely strange. Okay. So... Again. Okay. Let's just wait 1 or 2 seconds. That's so strange. Okay, let's do something else. Let's go to the main menu. What was the text for the whole body remain yada yada yada? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can I just continue at the location I was before? Or do I always have to go back to the settlement? There was a little bit of text. With a little timer there. I want to read this up again. It could be that this was a server issue or something else. Who knows? Let's try this again. Nope. This ancient cover is broken for some reason. Okay, maybe I have to do something else about it. Who knows? Ah. Come on. Oh, that was a bit too early. Oh, wait. Okay, let's try this again. No! Every time, at like 80%. That is absolutely iffy. I might never be able to actually finish that. Hey, and another one. So, goody, 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 goody. It said something about a timer. If you log out when you have recently been in combat, your body will remain for 00 in the world. Do you want to press it? Ah, okay. Interesting. But yeah, we don't really care that much about it, do we? Let's just check this. Just nope, that one has been opened. So if there's still this little glow, then that means we can try to open it still. Ah. Wet. That's definitely a bit too many. Ooh. Hey, another one. Alright, got another. That's for the last one. Hey, that's cool. Okay, so if you get them almost to 0 health, oh, that works like a charm. It's amazing. So, let's place this one down here. That's the wrong one. All right, let's get all the heals that we can. Perfect. Ooh. So what does it say? Search the approaching the tower journal entry. Search the empty hall journal. The memorias. Okay. And defeat both those enemies that I actually have defeated many times before. And also some other ancient guardians in the area. Hey, and another one done. That's not it. Woo. Ah, I hate this ability so much. That swing of their little maces forward, and it goes on and on and on and on. You don't seem to have any impact on them in order to break their little barrage. Alright, by the way, what about... weapon trades takes a little while. Like the first few points you can get fairly easily. So what you can do is like go down one path fairly quickly. But if you try to spread out the points a bit, then you won't reach the last ability that easily. So maybe I could have taken this one here and placed it down there. That would have been much better. And maybe also gotten rid of like one of these and placed them maybe down here or something like that. Wait a minute, what does it say? It needs it in a previous one, and you also need to spend 10 points in here first. Yeah, 10 ability points. So yeah, this is number 11 basically. Pretty interesting. Same goes for that. And this one in particular needs all of the previous points in this row. Pretty mean. Ooh. Oh, come on. Hey. Ooh, close, close, close. Can you actually attack and... No. Ah. Okay, so you cannot stab forward, but evade backwards. That is definitely not it. Alright, let's see. Is there... Could you maybe climb up here? I mean, why not? Yes! Oh, never going about anymore. Perfect. Also, how many more mastery points do I need until I level up the rapier again? Okay, 32 points, but it still takes a very long ass time. That's the Regent. Does this one? No, this is the one. Alright. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's just hammer it down. There we go. So we got the Regent first. That was a little supply crate to the... Okay, that one still gone. And then there's the Taskmaster yet again. Absolutely great. Absolutely great. Let's just wait until this is all gone. And hammer it down with a heavy attack. Okay, for some reason the only heavy attack that works against this guy is the melee heavy attack. And magic doesn't seem to work that well. Damn it, that's too early. Ooh. No. Ooh. And we got another one. Alright. So that one's pretty much it. Is there... There's no other side mission in here, but I know what I'm gonna do. 8 minutes. You gotta be kidding, man. I could try to fast travel this. But... yeah, okay. I think we can do some, like, crafting, looking about, or whatever. Trying to maximize the rapier again. I mean, it's pretty funny. Alright, let's just waltz about. Or maybe what I can do is go north to the Rattledvine Ridge and try to finish that. So let's go somewhere like that. Is there also a teleporter somewhere over there that I could identify now? I mean, there's one here, there's one here. I was looking into it. There's one over there. Okay, that's a bit too far away. But what about in these? Ah, there's one in this lower half over here, but that might be a bit too far away again. Not interested in exploration at the moment. Woo! Ah, that was... Yeah, somehow it worked, but it also didn't, which is weird. Hey, and another one. Death Rattles. Sure. Defeat so and so many of those rattlers. Obviously. Wait, did I? Approach the tower. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Could you? No. Yeah, you can only climb up specific obstacles. These walls do not count, but this ledge definitely works. So what you have to go is go up here, over here, then just walk over, and then climb up this little ledge up there. And another one. Alright. So, what's the other thing that I could do? Maybe cut down some more trees. That would be a good idea. Maybe hunt some more rabbits. Also a nice one. What do we got here? A great axe. But which of those trees is a young one that I could cut down? That one, definitely. Yeah. If I use the riposte, then I can definitely break their little barrage, but might be the only spell. Exactly. Perfect. But I still need a few more enemies around. Let's just get some ore veins though. Oh yes, and I also need some herbs. Question, where are the herbs? I mean, there are some bushes in here. Maybe I can harvest some fruit? Nah, I don't really care that much about fruit. I need the herbs in order to make more potions. Don't want to run out of potions. I have like 20 of them at the moment, which isn't enough. But still. Oh wait, there's also some lynxes. Alright, and there's a supply crate down there as well, so let's take that one too. Hey, got it. Huh. Almost at the ace of cap. Why are there actually caps in here? I mean, I can understand that certain... It definitely has something to do with the saving potential, right, of numbers. And at one point, there's numbers just getting too large, and if an awful lot of players have high numbers, then it gets difficult, and even more difficult to save your progress in here. But still. Wait, didn't... There we go. Life loop, yes. And I can also get some tangleweed. Like, this is one of those magical-ish kind of plants. Yes, and boulders. Definitely boulders. Maybe I can get some gem out of boulders. Let's see. Does that work? Yes, no, maybe. This is a bush? No, it's a young tree. Huh. It rhymed a lot. Wait. What is going on? There we go. Now it works. Do I get a gem from a boulder, or do I just get some rocks? Just some stuff. For now, I only get some stones. Okay, maybe it works the same with the boulders as it would with the trees and maybe the ore veins or whatever. I have to choose something that's lightweight. Something like this, maybe. It's 5 hits. 2, 3, 4, 5. But are there smaller boulders? Like this tree over here, like you can hack it down within two hits. That's pretty neat. My ace of is almost getting kept out. Oh wait. There we go. What is this? That's a boulder. The whole thing. Whoa. 3, 4, that could be 11. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10 or 11. Oh. Why is it not attacking the way it's supposed to? Oh, wait. So, what do we have here? Shrouded links and some loot. Yes, another bunny. Those little hops forward. No! Oh, muscle memory. Come on. Not now. Wait a minute. Yeah, maybe just 1 more minute and then I might be able to teleport back again. Yeah, 1.5-ish. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Don't want to use the Azov travel backwards. I mean, I use Azov in order to travel forwards, not backwards. I do spend it, and I will definitely use it up an awful lot. But let's not overdo it with the Azov spending. So, let's take these out. Hey, and a few more. Life stuff's almost about to get another point as well. Pretty neat. Ah, no. The boss was not ready yet. That's the wrong one. There we go. Ah, so close, so close, so close. I kind of look at the... There we go. 243. 240. That means 10 enemies, basically. Yep. Less than that. 7. Or 8. And another one. Perfect. Ah, no. No. Ah, that was close. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. So that cover still hasn't reset yet. But what about the one down there? Ah, I want to have a downward attack. No, it wasn't ready yet. Alrighty, let's try it. Oh, wait, it's gone. Look at that. Pretty interesting. Eh? Oh, it's still on cooldown. Uh-oh. I have to be a bit more careful about that. As I stand in here, I don't want to use another ration. I'm a wee bit lazy when it comes to that. So, let's just see. Maybe I can... Yeah, I already have 3 abilities. One AoE heal and the other one. But what's the healing power of this? Allies in the area are healed for 16 weapon damage every second for 12 seconds. So that basically means 160% heal and another 32. So it is almost 200. Or 192. But yeah, almost 200. So we can, what can we do? Regenerate stamina and mana faster? Yeah. Yeah, they're healed for 50% more from all healing, so that could be this as well. But what about that one? Heal target for 80% weapon damage and 30% more for each buff on that target. Nice. So I need to get myself some buffs and then this happens. The thing is I can have this within the same amount of seconds as this one would be available. Like 3 times. 3 of those. So it's 240, a little bit more percentage. But it's not that much big of a difference, right? That's the weird bit. What else we got? 60%. Like the healing power seems to be the same. Heal target for 120 weapon damage. But it means the target. And, well, maybe. You can aim at yourself with spells. So I can target myself with that. That's neat. For this you have to hold down control. And in this case... Yeah, this stuff does not work, but I can use control in this in order to target myself with that, so I don't have to aim it and can instantly cast it on the ground that I stand on. Alright, well, that was a bit stupid. There we go, Rapier 11, perfect. So, which will be the next one? Ah, okay, so level 10 is the last free one, and then you need Azov in order to respec. Pretty interesting. But you only need 6 Azov for that. And 6 Azov is obtained fairly easily for now. So, what's that one? Individual successful light attacks reduce the cooldown of this ability by 30% each. Yes. Individual successful light attacks. Individual. Okay. I have to test something. Yep. I'm extremely mobile with that. Whoa. Too bad it's not heavy attacks though. So I could try to change my playstyle with that then. We do this. Oh, that's amazing. I can just do sideways and that and that and that. So this thing here, evading forwards, gives you a bonus thing. But this, yeah, you can just evade sideways. Gain 20% haste, yes, on use. So this is basically a permanent haste all the time. Also stamina. So I can, oh, that's amazing. So this is a permanent skill then. And what about this one? Deal increased damage on your next light attack or heavy attack after performing an ability and so on. So that's basically all the time. That is neat. So what about this one? Triggered successfully, all of your attacks become uninterruptible, sure. Of other abilities by 20 when landing a riposte on, sure. And the stun gets increased to 2.5 instead of just 2 seconds. Pretty neat. And critical strikes reduce the cooldown. The thing is, it's nice to reduce the cooldown, but it may not even be that useful. The thing is, right now, that's okay. The other thing that I can do is try to place some points in those side bonuses that do not... well, that are not bound to those abilities. See that? That's amazing. I can just hammer on like that. Ooh, and bam. I love that. I love that a lot. Okay, but I have to get the timing right a little bit. The nice thing is that this evade overrides everything. That was a bit early. Ooh! Okay, definitely have to get the timing right a bit better. I can do this constantly. Attack, attacks, evade. Attack, attack, evade. Attack, attack, evade. Attack, attack, evade. That is basically it. I love that. Amazing. Maybe I can combine this with another ability as well. So I don't need to use this propulsion forward. So I can use another skill. Something that's also fairly easy can be handled. So maybe it's not this one. After performing flash, your next critical strike within deals more damage. Pressing light attack on any during flight. Well, it's just so you can go from one enemy to the next, nothing more. So I could try to use maybe Tondo in order to apply some bleeds on them. That's pretty neat. Or maybe I can do something else. Flourish performs an attack dealing so much damage. Don't impact the enemies. Pressing light attack at the end. Flourish will perform a follow-up one. Nice. And then there's also a post stance and at least a series of 5 quick attacks. Huh. Okay, and another flurry there. The only real good thing here is the Kondo bleed and the fact that you can use it almost all the time. So maybe you go with like Tondo, riposte and evade. Because what you want to do is you don't want to stand at one point all the time. That's the iffy bit. So each of damage or Tondo bleed reduces that. Okay, so this is like an interaction thing. The post stance, each hit of flurry does more block damage. Reduces its cooldown by 7%. Each hit of flurry extends the rapier's bleed by 1 second. Okay, let's bleed again. And the staggering thing. Okay, so that's good. Oh. Okay. But what I have to do is, like, at least look at the enemy and evade in the last moment and not while I charge up their attacks. Like this, for example. See? I was evading, they turned as well, and there's no benefit that was gained from there. Okay. So let's just ignore those Covenant satchels and whatever. Let's just go back to the... Perfect. Ah, this rapey stuff is so amazing. Just love it. Ah, such a funny weapon. Ah, see that? There's a torch. Where do you get torches in this? Wait a minute. We don't know where torches can be obtained. So let's look in here and look for the name of torch. Wooden wall torch. And there's a gravekeeper's torch. No. Torch. Wooden wall torch. That's more like a decorational thing, I would say. Glorious. Let's hope your host doesn't want you feel the same way. Sure. Another torch. Gravedigger's torch. Nah, there's a fire staff. You bury your friends. There's Gravekeeper, Gravedigger. Okay, both of them are kind of the same. Kind of funny. There's some Wanderer's fire stuff. Okay, that's weird. Why is it sometimes there's arcane? What's the difference? Why can't I get examples for all of them? Sparkling. Huh. What makes them so sparkle so much? Maybe the bonus attributes are somewhat different. Look at that. This one has 4, 1, 2, 26. And this one... Wait a minute. Also another one. Okay, come on. Where's the stuff? Oh, come on. Okay, so let's just look at those. Ones with somewhat similar values. This is just normal fire staves. So 4, 1, 2, 31. 4, 1, 2, 28. So these two values are somewhat different, even if the item itself... Okay. Oh, no. It's just the stat of it. Okay. 4, 1, 2, 28. 4, 1, 2, 28. Okay, those are the same. So it's tier dependent then. Sadly, it has nothing to do with anything else. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to have a light source in here. That would be so much cooler. So much cooler. But, alright. Did I cut down some wood? A little bit. So, let's smell everything down. So much. Nice, this is nice. Okay, so silver. Nice. Finally. How was I not able to do silver? Maybe it needed a specific level for it. Sort by level 0. No. Maybe I just didn't have that before. Who knows? Yeah, and I need to increase the crafting here. I mean, I have to go from iron to steel at one point, so I have to get this at least level 50. Questionable questions. How am I going to do this? And do I really care that much about armor? Not really. More the weapon stuff, especially the rapier. So this is the one that I'm going to go for. And I also need more coarse leather. Wait a minute. So, coarse leather. Let's just get all of that. So, sadly I need to sell 90 of them in order to finish the mission. Why do you always have to give it away? It makes so no sense at all.
I greet you in wisdom and mutual respect.
25. Daily missions bonus is now awarded. Sure. Survivalist quest. Tier 2. Or whatever. Brightwood Cutlass Keys. New recommended territory. Nice.
I greet you in wisdom and mutual respect.
So let's just accept that. I'm still at the reputation maximum. I can still not get this. So why is it that I cannot get higher in the standing of this thing? How do I do this? And also syndicate influence plus... Yeah, this is territory things, I know, but how do you get more reputation? Daily bonus is available 0 out of 3. They never seem to be available. That's the weird bit. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Stone blocks, sure. Let's just make them. Righty. Good. Now what about this? Yeah, I want to be able to make better tools. But all of this uses up leather. But I have this other annoying ability. Other annoying thing that I need to finish here. So, wait a minute. What's this? 13 points. Wait a minute. That's 15. So, definitely not as much. But it is a nice weapon. Sadly, very slow. So, let's... yeah, wait a minute. I can salvage this. Yeah, let's salvage the stuff that I don't have one of those units in. So, let's just place them over here. The hatchet is not as special. So, let's throw that away. Same goes for that one. The ring, on the other hand, is a 11 bonus thing. Not as good as the one I have at the moment. Refreshing evasion. It uses active cooldowns by 0.7% after exiting the dodge animation. That's cool. But the thing is, 0.7% is nothing. Like, when your cooldowns are, like, 10-ish, or maybe even less seconds, then just a 0.7% reduction is nothing. Like, if it's 100 seconds, then it's one, or like, let's just round it up, then it would be 1 second, right? You can evade maybe 2 times, then you have to wait, well, 3 times, depending on what your weight ratio is. But this is like 2 seconds out of a 1 minute, or actually 2 minute kind of cooldown. Makes no sense. So everything with a 0 point whatever reduction in cooldown is not really a good choice when it comes to that. What you would should rather go for is maybe an increased chance of luck or something like that. That would make much more sense. Alright, oh, 12 dexterity. That's actually quite nice. Oh, that one is actually really good. So, while skinning, gain chance of finding rare items. Oh, yeah. From chests and monsters. Oh, okay. So, one luck thing. Yeah. One luck thing works with chests and monsters, and the other one is dependent on a very specific action. In this case, the skinning part. Very interesting. Oh god. I need more stash in here. Oh, 30. Just 5 more levels. Good. Yeah, what about... What about houses? How do you buy them? Enter house, purchase house. Yeah. This is 7 okay. Wait a minute. How much gold do I have? 1,000. Okay. Not gonna work. Buy house T. So the house price went... Why is it only that much? Pay period is required to maintain this house. Property tax. Also a little bit down. So 300. Territory standing discount. There's a faction discount as well. I am not in a faction discount. Huh. That's weird. But okay. It's nice that you can actually reduce the cost with the territory standing. That's kind of nice. First house this. Ah, that's why. Oh, this is not 15 million. Ugh. This is like 15,000. Okay. But I would still not be able to pay for that. But it's necessary to pay for this in a particular period, right? So you buy for this once, and then you have to pay property taxes in the period of... it doesn't tell you how often you need to pay for this. It would be nice. But it's once a week, I think. So every 7 days. Before it was 5, but they changed it to 7, which makes a bit more sense. Preview this house, sure. Decorate, place furniture, sure. 150. Why does it say 150 items? And you can place in there up to 7 pets, 8 lights, and 3 storage chests. Okay. So pets, lights, and storage. Okay, good. And then any other kind of decoration or item that would fit in there. I don't know if they are within the 150 item range or not. So that's like 150 decoration items plus pets, lights, and storage. Could be. Or it could just all be one item pool, 150, including pets, lights, and storage. So they would have been subtracted there. What else do we have? Like 2 hours and 30 minutes cooldown for fast travel to the house from anywhere. And the trophy buff. Yeah, this is really cool, actually. So this is one reason to get houses. Multiples, actually. That would boost your action. So 7,500. Is it always the same? Because I don't really care that much about it. Okay, so this is a 20,000 house. How could you compare that? Okay, that's like 2 hours. So you can shave off 30 minutes. So the more expensive the house, the better the bonuses are. Wait a minute. How many trophies can you place in there? Is it still 5? It's still 5. So that one's the same. The items are somewhat different. So 8 pets, 10 lights, and 4 storage chests. So 1 more chest. Okay, and yeah, 2 hours. But can you get this a bit more expensive? And also, how would you differentiate between the 2 houses? How do you know that one is more expensive than the other? Other by like going from one house to the next. And actively checking all the time. Okay, what about this one? That is not ours. Okay, that's a tavern. That might be a small shed. Maybe that's really cheap. Yeah, 2,500. So that's 4. Wow, that's 4 hours. Okay. 1 storage chest, 4 lights and whatnot. But still 5 trophies. So if you're only after the trophy buffs and don't really care that much about fast travel and all of that, then doing this is pretty decent idea. And also you can have a much easier way of paying for that. Firstly, the amount to buy, and then it's still 5,000 though. And then this stuff, the continual price. Pretty interesting. So what about that? 10,000. I wouldn't really think that's 10,000. All right, that one looks cool though. Also 10,000. No, well, that's all. That's around the corner. What about this one? 7.5. 7.5. All right. That's pretty decent. But is there something even more expensive, or can you maybe?
Hey, you know what?
Nah.
I've made a big decision. You are my...
So what about that? That's 7.5 again. It might all just be 7.5s. Most of them, yeah. Most of them are 7.5s, with a few of those exceptions which are 2,500. But there's a large change there, right? Like there's 7.5 means like 10. Wait a minute. Sometimes they say 10,000. So there's an actual 20,000 price. Then there is a. What's that like? Yeah, there's 20,000. There's 50,000, and then there's 5,000. But I'm still looking for a 10,000 kind of house there. Still 2.5. 5. There we go. Which is actually a 10,000 house. Pretty decent, but this is 3 hours. Wait a minute. This is also 5. Okay, right at the beginning. This is also 5,000. All 5,000 houses. Come on. I wouldn't really think of this as 5,000. It's actually much more expensive than that. Anyhow. So you have like 3 hours for 5,000 hours. Then you have 4 hours for 5,000 hours, 3 hours for a 10,000 house. And... that was also 2.5, wasn't it? There we go. And 2 hours and 30 minutes for a 15-hour house. And then you have a 2-hour one for the 20,000 gold house. So there are diminishing returns in the prices of it, really. So it does not go down 1 hour every time. So you end up with like 1 hour at the end. So like 20,000, 1 hour, 15,000, 2 hours, and so on and so forth. It's actually diminishing returns. So the 15,000 house might be a bit overkill. Because you can only shave off another half an hour instead of 1 whole hour. So you get actually less for twice as much gold-ish, if you think about it. So, first let's just finish the town project board thing, and then we can talk to Sylvia Oakes in order to finish that. So let's go. Yeah, I kind of like the propulsion forward. That could really help. And if I can use it in order to kill the enemies, that would be much, much nicer. But maybe I can combine that. So there's rivets. Oh, yes. And more coarse leather. Oh, come on. I don't want to finish coarse leather all the time. The thing is, it just disappears, right? That's the evil bit. You can redo those missions over and over and over and over and over again, but that's basically it. You just lose items. I don't like losing items for crafting. That would be of much better use elsewhere. Alrighty, let's talk to her.
Well done. I wonder, were you such a hero in the old world, or has this side of you only become apparent in Eternum? Either way, I am grateful.
Probably just Eternum. So, oh no. Am I at the maximum of the Azov? I'm getting very close.
In case you are wondering, I am not oblivious to Magistrate Bond's investigation.
Okay, so there is a follow-up one. And no other mission though. No, there is another mission. Bond's Gambit. But yeah, as I said, the First Light settlement will be one thing on its own. And the other settlements, I'm gonna combine the missions a little bit. So, until the next mission there with her. Like and subscribe, of course. Ta-ta.